Hi, I'm Sarah from the Randall Museum. Today I'm going to teach you how to make this fun Anna's Hummingbird pencil craft. These are the supplies you'll need. Some tape, glue, scissors, crayons or markers to color in your bird, a pencil, a pipe cleaner, or if you don't have a pipe cleaner, a vegetable twist tie like this works really well. You'll need some tissue paper for the flowers and leaves. And if you don't have tissue paper, any lightweight paper you have works, such as origami or leftover wrapping paper. And you can either download a copy of these Anna's Hummingbird drawings from the Randall Museum website, or if you'd like to try and draw your own hummingbird with me, you'll need a piece of plain white paper. For the first step, I'm going to attach the pipe cleaner to the pencil. Put the pipe cleaner alongside the pencil and take a long piece of tape. Start at the bottom so that you can cover the sharp point of the wire, and carefully wrap the tape around and around, moving upwards towards the eraser. I like to make sure I stop before I get to the eraser. I don't want to cover that with tape so that the eraser will still be usable. It should look like this. Next, we're going to make the flower. I have 2 pieces of tissue paper, red and pink. You can choose any combination that you like, or you can use just one piece. It's up to you. Put them together. And we're going to fold the paper in half, and then half again. And remember where the center of the paper is. I like to keep my finger on that corner. Take this and make a triangle, and then you're going to fold one more time so that you have this shape. From here, we're going to cut the top section off, and then we'll get back to a triangle shape. To make the flower petals, you're going to curve the top part of the triangle into a petal shape. Looks sort of like a teardrop. See it there? And when you open the papers, you'll have a nice flower. Next, I'm going to make some leaves using the same basic idea. Fold a piece of paper in half, half again, make a triangle, and I think I'd like a larger size leaf, so I'm not going to do the next fold. I'm just going to take my scissors and create a leaf shape, like so. Open that up. I have big leaves for my flowers, which will be here. For the next step, have some pieces of tape ready to go. Take your flower and your leaf. Use the pointy end of the pipe cleaner to poke a little hole in the center and pull the flower down about halfway. And I'm going to pinch up with the middle and sort of squish it around the pipe cleaner, like so, at the base of the flower. Take a piece of tape and secure the flower on the pipe cleaner with a little bit of tape. And now spread your flower out a little bit. Get pretty. Okay. Next we'll make our hummingbirds. If you like, you can print out this page from the Randall Museum website. These are Anna's hummingbirds, and you'll need to color 2 from the same line and cut them out. I have 2 birds that I've colored here with crayon. It's important that they're from the same line so that they'll be mirror image of each other. That way we have a front and a back side for our hummingbird. If you'd like to try drawing your own hummingbird, take a piece of plain white paper and fold it in half so that you can make 2 birds at once and they'll be the same size. I start with a number 8. The top part of the 8 is a little smaller than the bottom part because this will be the head and this will be the body of my hummingbird. Draw a tail, a long beak, fill in the neck, and don't worry about any extra lines or if you need to redraw something to make it look better. This part won't show, it'll be on the inside. And then I'm going to add 2 wings, one in the front and one in the back. When you're finished and happy with your drawing, go ahead and cut that out. You'll be cutting out 2 birds at the same time. So hold the paper together as you're cutting. And remember, you'll be adding details to the other side. It's okay if you make little adjustments, like I'm making a longer beak. These lines won't show, they'll be on the inside of the bird. So when I'm done, I have 2 birds to color. And you can draw details, eyes, feathers, anything you like. Now let's add our hummingbirds. Push the flower back so you have space to work. And put some glue on the white side of your birds, on both sides. Make sure you get it all the way down to the ends of the beaks and very gently spread the glue around. This is thin paper, so you want to be gentle so that you don't tear it when it gets wet with the glue. Okay, and I'm going to take one of the birds and using the flower stem as a support for the beak, I'm going to run it along the beak, bend the stem a little bit down the body, kind of hold that there in place till it's good and stuck. And then put some extra glue on that pipe cleaner all the way down. I'm going to spread that around and put the other hummingbird the other side. Try and line them up nicely. Make sure you have the beak running along that pipe cleaner. Press them together, and they may need a little time to dry. This beak is coming loose, so I'm going to give it a little bit more glue along the pipe cleaner. And you'll have to be patient here. It's so fun to play with these and use them, but it's better if you let the dry get nice and hard on that pipe cleaner. I can do this. Push my leaves up. If you like, you can decorate the tape along your pencil with marker or Sharpie. Any tape you have here, or if you used a vegetable twist tie wire, you can decorate that too to make it look more like a stem. So as you can see, my Hummingbird pencil is a little bit floppy, and I think that's because I made the wire a bit too long. So to shorten it, I'm just going to give a couple of twists around the top of the pencil. Or I could have moved the pipe cleaner down and retaped it further down the pencil. This seems to work. Now it's standing up nice and strong. It looks just like an Anna's hummingbird hovering over a flower. I hope you enjoy this craft, and I really hope you enjoyed learning about Anna's hummingbirds with the Randall.